Breaking news on Martyn Lucas Investors channel. We got the 50% correction on XRP. What's next? Well, let's have a look at the chart. Again, nothing I say during this video is financial advice. Please do not do do anything based on anything I say during this video or ever. And this video is for is not financial advice. This is only for educational and entertainment purposes. Please do not buy or trade because of me. Remember, if you're trading, 95% of traders lose money. And again, crypto is a very risky asset class. So, XRP, 50% correction. Did we call it? Yes, we did. It was a matter of time. We kept saying that. We got so much abuse for saying XRP will correct 50%, and it's happened. The main reason for me saying there was going to be a 50% correction was, at the time, last Sunday, we did the live show. The day after, we got a 30% correction. That resulted in a 50% correction from high to low. We've been saying that for a while. Why? Because it's happened time and time again. People in bull markets who've just joined the crypto market, they probably only have seen upside. They haven't experienced the pain. We've experienced pain time and time again. We've experienced this is nothing compared to a bear market where it drops 50%, then it drops 50%, then it goes sideways for 4 years, and you get hope, and then it comes back down, and then you think it's going to the moon, and then it drops all the way back down. That's real pain. This is normal in a bull market, and we always experience it, and we always need to be prepared for it. The reason for me coming out and saying, be prepared for a 50% correction, or a 50% correction is likely to occur, is not to scare you, is not to get you emotional, it's to actually prepare you for that scenario, so you know that if you've got a leverage position on, that you're probably going to get liquidated if you're not prepared for it. That if you've just got in and you don't think a 50% correction can occur, you think you're investing in the S&P 500 or something like that, then you need to be prepared for a 50% correction. That's what's occurred. But now let's look forward, and let's see what can occur next. Since that correction, we actually bounced from $1 from that level that we were targeting. 3 DCA levels. The middle DCA level is what we bounce from. It's also the bull market support band, which is the moving averages we like to have a look at. Let me make this bigger. Here we go. And in that day, we actually bounced about 55%. So I bought back down here, ready to hold it for a long-term position. I saw a 55% move to the upside. Of course, I'm going to sell a little bit of my position. I'm not here to join a club. I'm here to make money. Sold a bit of my position, of course, holding a lot of my long-term position still, but my limit order went through, and then I sold in that day as well because I saw it go up 50%. And normally when we see a big wick to downside and move to the upside, if there is no further bullish action throughout the markets, if you don't see Bitcoin breaking 100,000 and making new highs, what you tend to see happen is over the next few days is for the price to consolidate to the downside, try and re-enter this gap that has been produced when you went down so fast. There's a lot of people that didn't get their orders filled. The market gets manipulated, it comes back down. Normally you will see a move straight back to the upside. That's why I like to sell on a sudden move to the upside. We broke the support, and then now we've been moving sideways and downwards. We've got our last level of support sat around $2.30. Currently painting a bearish candle on the Sunday. So if we do break $2.30, that's our level of support. If we hold $2.30, then we can start at least consolidating sideways or upwards. But if we break $2.30, the other option is you break, you move to the upside, then you start consolidating downwards, and then you can see $2. So don't be surprised if you see $2 again. Don't be surprised if you see $1.87. We might actually come downwards and sideways again. Be prepared for that. The level you have to look for is $2.30, $2.28. That's the level you need to hold. That's the level that determines if you're going to consolidate even further and down, $2, or that's the level that if you hold, you're looking to consolidate around this area, then break $2.62, and then you're on your way back to the upside and all-time highs. So $2.30 is what I'm looking at. You break below it, $2, you hold it, you consolidate, and then you get back above $2.62, and you can start building up for that bullish momentum to all-time highs. Again, remember, I am targeting much higher. I don't see any specific trading structure here, no real head and shoulders pattern, in my opinion. One can be formed, but not right now. It's not what I'm looking for. I think it's just as simple as we had a big move to downside. People got liquidated, people got scared, leverage got removed from the market, so it's actually a good thing. We have held these important levels. These levels is make or break. The levels between $1.70 and $2, that is the major level of support. That's the level that you need to look at for it to be in a bull market. If you're above it, you're in a bull market. If you hold it as support, you're in a bull market. If you break below it, I hate to say it, that might be the end. and we have to consider that as a possibility. I don't think that is right. We've never seen that happen before. That wouldn't be what the 4-year cycle is about. That's not what the year after the Bitcoin halving you're looking at is a bear market. You're not. However, this would be bear market territory if you fall back below $1.70. And let's get something straight here. This is XRP. This is one of the best performing assets. This is outperforming Bitcoin. This is outperforming anything else. You look at some of these altcoins. You look at Matic, for example. You're back at the bear market lows. Matic is in a bear market. Matic isn't performing how it would in a normal bull market. You're looking at Matic and you see it went up 165%. It was ready for a bull market, and Matic from its highs has already corrected 63%. You look at something else. You look at CRO, a fan favorite here. You can see it went up 225% and it's already down. It's already corrected 67%. You look at something like Gala, another gaming token. You can see what's happened with Gala. It's from its lows, it went up 425% bull market, and now Gala is in a bear market. It's down 70%, 75%. So there are tokens out here which are being absolutely devastated. Sandbox from its highs is down 70%. So XRP is holding up well. XRP is actually one of the good ones. Bitcoin's holding up well. That's why you always have to hold some quality, and it's not all about the other tokens. My main portfolio is a lot of those XRPs. XRP takes up about 90% of my or 85% of my crypto portfolio. Then I've got for example, I've got some Ethereum, which is really not performing well right now either. Little bit of Ethereum. I've got some Filecoin, which has been absolutely devastated. That's made a new lows. But Filecoin is still in its bear market. It hasn't come out of its bear market. It's down 70%, making new bear market lows. So XRP, compared to everything else, is performing well. And you don't want it to break that bull market support band. Why? Because that's what's keeping it in the bull market. That's what's keeping higher lows, higher highs. If you start breaking, if XRP starts breaking $1.70, then you will see the same thing that's happened with the other currencies that I've just showed you happen with XRP, and that's a 70-80% correction. What that would look like is XRP going all the way back down to 68 cents. That is a possibility. That's happened with other cryptocurrencies. That I'm not trying to fearmonger you, but I'm saying it again. Just like I said, the 50% correction that was very much likely to happen because that's happened in bull markets before as well. But what we're talking about here is a bear market, and a bear market would be breaking these levels of support, getting below it, and coming all the way down to 70 cents. So, do I think that's going to happen? No. Am I prepared for that to happen? Slightly. I mean, it would be bad for my portfolio. Would I be able to do all my normal things? Yes, I would. It wouldn't affect my life because I'm looking at the outlook of I'm happy to hold this for another 5 years to next bull market to next cycle. But again, just making people aware, this could be the end. And I don't want to say that to annoy everyone, to lose subscribers. It's just there because other people won't tell you. No one knows if the bull market will continue. No one knows if there will be World War III next week. No one knows if tariffs are going to come back and they're going to stay and make inflation go through the roof. No one knows. So again, let's stop talking about the scenario which is unlikely, but it's important to point out. Let's start looking at what's more likely, which is, in my opinion, consolidation. consolidation is key here. Either consolidation sideways here, where we hold $2.30, or consolidation when you come down and you start consolidating when you break 230, come back down to $2 level, even consolidate around these levels of support, or just the whole the $2 level, consolidate here and then get back on track. So consolidation for me is what I expect to happen next. Whether or not we break $2.30, we might come back down to $2. If we hold $2.30, then we can consolidate. And then once you've consolidated a little bit, you'll start breaking each of these resistances one by one. Break all-time highs. Once you break all-time highs, for me, you're coming out to main take profit levels $4 to $6, and then you can ladder out the position that way. What you need to look at here is Bitcoin. We'll look at Bitcoin quickly again. If you like XRP, if you're enjoying this video, please do hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Have a look at our support the channel this way as well, looking at the Martyn Lucas shop. The XRP merch is there. I do still think XRP is going to the moon. I think $10 is a very reasonable price for XRP. We've got all sorts of merchandise there, so please do consider supporting the channel that way and buying some cool XRP merch. You get access to the Discord exclusive members club as well. But what's important is Bitcoin. Again, Bitcoin leads the market, and right now Bitcoin's consolidating a little bit. We are looking at this multi-year trend line, parallel trend line. Again, it's from the highs of last cycle to the lows of last cycle until we went into the bear market, and we are above it, which is good. We've got support all the way down to around 90,000. But what needs to happen next for Bitcoin is making new highs. That's key. We need new money flowing into the crypto space because money's just been exiting it, which is fine. We had those liquidations. Leverage leaving is quite good because that leverage can come back. But what we need is new money entering the space, and that always comes in the form of Bitcoin, and then it trickles into the others. So what that consists of is holding the $90,000 level, and then breaking out of 110,000. So that would be something like the Russell 2000. It's not Russell 2000. Let me, yeah, it's the Russell 2000. Let me bring up the chart for the Russell. Is for the Russell to hold its bull market support band and start moving back to the upside. Remember, Russell is more of the risky stock market stuff. That the Bitcoin, XRP normally coincides with the Russell, and that's why we need the Russell, the S&P 500, to continue on its move to the upside. If that occurs, Bitcoin will continue. That money will flow into XRP. However, if we see a change of direction of the stock market, if the Russell ends up being in a bear market, that will have an effect on Bitcoin and the rest of the market. But again, it's always being prepared for every different scenario. The scenario I see playing out right now for XRP is consolidation, not much going on, a bit boring price action. But yeah, again, I do think XRP will perform quite well in the coming 6 months, but also I do expect a recession to occur in the next 12 to 16 months as well. So timing it right is going to be key. Keeping an eye on the market is going to be key. New money needs to come into the markets. How can that come in? It can come in the form of Bitcoin, or it can be in the form of an ETF. And an ETF is looking quite likely for XRP now. We have got quite a few. We have got quite a few applications. We've got even Brad putting a clock next to another exchange filing for a XRP ETF. So an XRP ETF will definitely bring institutional investors into XRP, more money flowing in, and that can take us to the $4 to $5 very, very easily. Thank you all for tuning in. Please do hit the like button, subscribe. Until next time. There'll also be merch here for you to buy and the playlist down here. But until next time, take care of yourselves and each other.